tuning into my channel, and hello to my new subscribers. I really appreciate it, and anybody new looking in, I hope you subscribe. This video is flies in my shop, and it'll go on, but the other day I did a little Craigslist purchase, and as you can see here, I got a fly cutter in my hand here. It will do a little scale whip out, and it's the body of it's about 2.5 inches, and it's not what I actually went to go buy. It happened to be in there in the tools that I did purchase, and it made me think about going ahead and doing a little video here on fly cutters that I have. But before we get into that, let me give you just a quick show what this was with the other purchase. So I'm going to stop the camera, pick it up, and move it over. Be right back with you. Well, this is what I actually went to go purchase. The initial ad showed these parallels, the 1, 2, 3 blocks, and these V blocks. And then in the photo also, it showed these knockouts. And I was more interested in purchasing the knockouts. So I called up the fella and went over. And it turned out that he told me that the 1, 2, 3 blocks and V blocks, his son built in high school. And you can see you might see it's got a name there. It might be upside down, McDonald. They're okay. I mean, they'll visit my grinder here soon and tune them all up. But all in all, they're hardened, and the fella did a nice job on them. And so, in worst case, they'll be beaters in my shop. But if I tune them up, they may end up being a little more precision. But it was a good buy, and but like I said, I was really interested in the knockouts here. The majority of them are Greenlees, and the biggest one is a 2-inch, and then there's an 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, 1 1/8, 1 inch, 1/2 inch, number 1 conduits, 11/16, 1/2 inch, and then also a couple of square knockouts, 5/8 and 3/4. So I was really interested in buying these. I don't have these. They're at my shop light. Turn it back on. And he wouldn't give me a price, and I didn't want to insult the fella. He happened to be an 80-year-old man, and so I offered $40, and he took it. And I was really happy with that, and I think he was happy also. So anyway, that was the quick purchase. I'm glad I got these guys. Don't have them, and I know they'll come in useful. And so let me move on. I'll stop the camera, and we'll take a look at the flies in the shop here. Well, here's again the cutter I just purchased in that group of tools. And then here you can see there's various sizes I have here. And the smallest one is about 3/4 of an inch, and then about 1.25 inches right there, and this guy is about 1 3/4 inches. There's a little set, and then the next one that I have here, this guy is about a 2-inch diameter, and then we got a bigger one. Whoops. And this guy is about a 2.5 inch diameter, and then we go up to a 4-inch diameter. This one has 2 cutters. It can hold 2 cutters. It appears to be a shop-made unit that I picked up someplace. And then we get a little bigger. This one here is a 5-inch, and it holds 4 cutters. And then we go to a little larger unit, and this one is my mentor Chewy. He built this one. I've used it quite a bit, and the span on that guy right there, the way the The tooling setup is 8.5 inches, and it's a mean son of a gun when it's spinning. But we go to one more. Let me show it to you. Move these out of the way. We got this boy here. It's called the Happy Hager, and it's made out of aluminum, and it has 4 cutters in it, and you adjust the cutters in stepping heights, similar to that one right there, with the 4 cutters. So each cutter enters the part at a different height, so you get the maximum cut. And I'd love to show it to you right now in use, except my buddy Chewy has a setup in the mill right now, and otherwise I would be jumping on it and blowing some skin off some meat for you guys. Maybe pick it up in another one. But I thought I would share my assortment of flies in the quick Craigslist purchase with you. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Just a follow-up. I don't think I told you the size of this guy, but it's basically 8-inch diameter on this cutter. And if you were curious, well, there's a shadow there, but it explains on how to set up the cut. You divide your total cut by 4. And if you want to read here, rotate tool number 1 over material, raise knee until tool touches the, and you can use a feeler gauge, and then you lower the knee and rotate the next tool over, set the tool to touch, lower the knee, and then you raise the knee up to do your cut. And you can see their suggested cutting speed for aluminum is 200,000 or 2,000, not 200,000, 2,000 RPM. I've ran this on my machine and did 100,000 cut, 100,000 depth of a cut, and it worked real well. And I'll do a follow-up video and show you guys it in use. Anyway, that's the closure. I just looked away and realized I didn't even put a tape measure on it, so I thought I would show you the information on it also. All right, take care, guys. Okay, one more follow-up. I thought I'd add this in. I just wanted to thank everybody for the interest and response on the bandsaw cutting guide that I showed the other day. Lots of great responses from the guys, providing me information. I asked about the steps and quite a few different things, handle location. So it turns out the handles should be up in these corners, which I'll end up finishing. And one of the discussions was the size of the steps, and somebody made a comment, and he's correct. The part can sit in there just like that. It doesn't matter where it sits on the steps. It doesn't have to sit straight across on the steps. It can sit on an angle, and you're just going to push the guide as an angle. So it works in that method. I thought what I'd do, someone had brought it up as a suggestion, and I think I'm going to do it, is I'm actually going to slice this here, and then build it so that there'll be a slide here, so that the two halves can get closer or even further apart. The units that were done on the saws that I've seen were basically about 14 inches for the cut, and this is at 8, so it'd be really simple. There goes my light again in my shop. Hang on a second. It's got an automatic timer to shut off. Back at the so it can make it actually wider or smaller. So it's something I'm going to fool around with the design. My mentor Chewy, he looked at it and he says, "Oh yeah, used lots of those." He said, "You know, nothing's better than the push stick you have already." And he says, "Generally, you make these out of some sort of plastic, and that's what everybody uses." He says, but it's a fun build, nice build, and he goes, when you get done, you can hang it on the wall. And that's where it may end up, but I think it'll get some use in my shop. But again, thanks to everybody for all the feedback on it, and I hope you enjoyed the original video, and you may see this in a future video. Okay, that's the last sign off for this one. Thanks, guys.